But we have a new problem. And for me, and for the millennials in the back, and the largest part of the millennial generation, the talk, the cool talk, the talk is not enough. We are impatient. I am extremely impatient. We are chafing under the bit of an outdated culture and an outdated economy. And I get to be the angry one. And we're disenfranchised by our companies, and we're disavowing our brands that don't get it. PwC published a report on millennials, and among those key findings is this one. Work-life balance and diversity promises are not being kept. This is what millennials are saying. 28% said that the work-life balance was worse than they had expected before joining their company, and over 50%, more than half, said that while companies talk about diversity, they did not feel that opportunities were equal for all. Wake up, the millennials are coming, and we know. Talking about sexism and gender norms and diversity like it's a new concept is not working. We are tired of this talk. We are not going to take it. So I'm here to talk about what does it take to flip the switch? What does it take to actually do something? I'm talking to the choir, I know. But I'm mad. Mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. We've heard today that companies that flip the switch on gender equality are going to thrive. Mostly we've heard about how the ones who haven't flipped the switch and aren't flipping the switch are going to fail. And they're going to fail soon. And your business's life is on the line. Mine has been on the line for the past 10 years. Your business is on the line now. Welcome to the conversation, like Christina said last night. So what does it take? What does it actually take? So I'm part of the gender leadership group with Ray and Ed. And we have 5 basic steps that we kind of go through. And I want to just share those with you. You've heard them kind of in some form throughout the day. We boil it down to these. Number 1, recognize the reasons for gender partnership, right? Start with the business case, the personal case, the moral case. You probably felt that throughout the day. We structured it that way. Number 2, male leaders taking this seriously and becoming accountable. Get help from outside your bubble. You can't see your unconscious biases because they're blind to you. Get help from outside of your bubble. Males, guys, that's us. 3, filter this equality standard in at the grassroots level through your ERGs for diversity and equality. But you got to let them know that they have air cover. Because I put together, when I was at Ticketmaster, by the way, that's my background. So I worked at Ticketmaster. I spent a year consulting Southwest Airlines. I've built companies. I've lost companies. When I was at Ticketmaster, I built the green team. And I had $5,000 to build a green team for a $9 billion company. And I had 0 air cover. And guess what? Nothing got done. I did a bad job of recruiting air cover, but there wasn't much to be had. So we got to know they have air cover. Number 4, middle managers need to understand that unconscious bias is getting in the way of their leadership journey. Not just the people that they are keeping down, but they're keeping themselves down by having these unconscious biases. So we got to get those aware. And number 5, tie all this to business imperatives. And guess what? Throughout all of that, involve women all along the way. This is not just males to other males. Like, we got to talk to each other, but this is, you have to involve women to it. We know this. So that's top down, that's bottom up, that's through the middle. Because the millennials are coming. Okay? So in the next 10 years, I'd like to be on a stage again. Actually, I like to say what Don says to me. I want to put myself out of a job. In 10 years, I want to not have to have this stage. Maybe that's, I don't know. I want to see systemic acceptance and proliferation of this 5-step system. I think that's possible. I want to see companies treating this gender partnership like a key performance indicator. Why not? I want to see a world where gender equality is expected, not some novel concept. And I want to put myself out of business. Thank you.